You are sitting at the bar counter alone. You are at your husband's party. Actually, you don't want to go since you don't have a good relationship with each other. But his mom forced you to attend. His mom is nice to you, so you just granted her wish. Miss YN, shall I tell Sir Jungkook that you are here? Ask your husband's personal assistant. No, don't tell him that I'm here, you said, and took the glass of wine and drank it slowly. Meanwhile, Jungkook was busy entertaining his guests at his father's company anniversary party, which he also managed. There were many influential people and famous personalities at that night, until he noticed something. One of his VIP guests, who was just stand, was staring somewhere. Mr. Park, is there a problem? The VIP guest flinched, but later on, he smiled. Mr. Jun, did you know that girl? The girl sitting on the bar? Jungkook looked at the bar, and his eyes widened when he saw the familiar woman. He felt a great disappointment, but at the same time, he was happy to see you. He invited you to the party, but you said you are busy. He is sure you came because of his mom, since he knows you two are close. She is so beautiful. Jungkook suddenly got angry, but he didn't understand why he was angry and with whom. All he knew was that he didn't want anyone else to look and admire you, especially Guy. He grind his teeth with so much jealousy. He secretly gave Mr. Park a death glare for what he said about you. Mr. Park, that girl's my wife. He said that without thinking that time. All what he wanted is Mr. Park know that you are his wife. Oh, really? Well, you are still lucky to have her. Then why don't you introduce her to your guest? Jungkook didn't say anything. He just excused himself to the VIP guest and went to you. You sip the wine and sigh. Why I am here at this party until someone stands next to you. One glass of whiskey, please. You gaze at person after you recognize his voice. Are you here to support me? Jungkook asked. You smirk and say, don't worry, I'm not here for you. I just don't want to turn down the favor your mom asked for. You heard him take a deep breath. He looked at you intently. Later on, you noticed he was doing something, but you didn't know what it is since you didn't look at him until you felt him put something on your shoulder. As you saw his coat, but instead of thanking him, you took it off and gave it back to him. Do you know why I'm wearing this dress? To attract rich people, because I'm a gold digger, like you thought I was. What? To Jungkook's surprise, that was the only word he could say. He didn't expect that word comes from your own mouth. Oh, why? Am I wrong? Is it that what you really think of me? You said and drank the wine. About that, let's talk about at home. For now, can you come with me? Come with you? For what? I will introduce you to them as my wife. You laugh sarcastically and tap his face. Jungkook, if you introduce me as your wife, I will lose the chance to meet rich people. If I were you, just tell me Who is the billionaire here so I can seduce him? YN, please stop saying that. Why? Is there a problem? You're angry? Then file a divorce. Since it is certain that you will get your father's company because you married me. As you drink the wine again and leave, leaving him dumbfounded. You and Jungkook are married for 3 months. His name is famous in the field of businesses, so you already heard about him. But when it comes to you, he didn't know you since you grew up out of the spotlight. You live far away from your family. You didn't want to rely on the wealth, but everything changed when your dad got sick. You agreed to resolve the problem with your dad's company, but because of this, your relationship with your husband was ruined. He did not pay attention to you. Usually, he was taking you for granted and did not talk to you. You talked to him why he treated you like that, as he only answered you, "Don't act like innocent. I know you only married me for money to save your family's reputation. That's why I hate you." That time, you didn't get angry since he has a point. However, you also found out that he only married you to be the owner of his father's company. You are sane. Starting that day, you treat him the way he treated you. He hates you, then you also hate him. Later on, he suddenly changed. He gives you an important. However, for you, it's too late. One more thing is in your mind. Maybe he's just doing that because maybe it might be one of his dad's conditions. You got into your car and started it, but Jungkook suddenly appeared in front of you. Luckily, you stepped on the brake pad and stopped the car before you hit him. "What's wrong with you?" you yelled in shock. He came and opened the driver's side door where you were sitting. "You are drunk. You can't drive, or you might have an accident. I'll take you home." "What is this for?" "Stop pretending that you care for me, Jungkook. You don't care if I have an accident. If I were you, let's just continue this relationship, hitting each other for more excitement." You push him and close the door as you drive your car with full of speed. While driving, you notice someone is telling you as you realize it's Jungkook's car. So you speed up your car even more so he can catch you up. "What do I have to do for you to forgive me? Did you really hate me that much?" You were chasing each other in the middle of the road as if you two were having a race, until finally Jungkook caught up with you. Jungkook passed his car and immediately blocked it on the road so you couldn't pass. So you have no other choice but to stop your car. He gets out of and walked towards you while you just stared at him. He tried to open your car door. You thought he would be angry. That's why you got surprised by what he did. "Are you okay? Are you hurt?" You didn't answer. Instead, you just stared at him. Fine, I won't follow you anymore. But please, make it sure to be careful. Why are you doing this? You hate me, right? Then just hate me. Don't change, please, so I don't get confused. He was about to answer, but many people were already honking their horns because you were blocking the way. So Jungkook just went back to his car while you left completely. After ensuring that you were far away and your husband was no longer following you, you stopped the car on the side of the road. You rested your head on the steering wheel while asking yourself if what you were doing was right. You were actually tired of the relationship you entered. You were aware at the beginning that what you entered would not be easy. But of course, you still also hope that everything would be okay. How can it be okay if your pride is high? Even you see the changes and effort of Jungkook, you still turn yourself blind. While thinking about what's happening in your life, the notification of your phone sounded. Let me know if you are already at home, please. You took a deep breath and started the engine of your car again. You were lying on your bed to sleep, but you couldn't until you heard a car arrive. Later on, someone knocked on your bedroom. As you closed your eyes and pretended to be asleep because you know that person is your husband. He slowly entered your room and saw you sleeping. He took the blanket and put it on your body. Then you just felt that he removed the hair that covered your face. Don't do that again. You just don't know how nervous I was earlier. I know I started all of this and I regret it. Please forgive me, he murmured, but you still clearly heard it. You were shocked by what you heard, especially when you felt his tears fall on your cheek. Not long, he came out of your room. You open your eyes, and that's when you realize that your tears are dripping. Am I going too far in torturing him? He became speechless after he saw you in the kitchen. Usually, when he wakes up until he leaves, you don't come out of your room. Good morning, you said, which makes him shocked even more. Oh, good morning. I cooked breakfast. You want to join with me? He smiled and nodded. He sat across from you and started eating. You noticed he was just looking down while chewing his food. You thought he was just shy or felt awkward, but he was actually crying. Why? Is it what I cook delicious? Why, and I'm sorry if I was harsh with you. I'm sorry if I hate you. Actually, I love you and hate you at the same time. No, I love you and hated you because I thought you were just marrying me for money. But I'm wrong. I hated you even more because I know you can't love me back. The projected hate. Do you think we can fix this marriage? If you agree, I will do everything to fix our marriage. I think I also need to fix something. Honestly, I appreciate and see your effort and changes. I'm just turning myself blind. I'm sorry too if I was harsh on the road in dealing with you. But you became like that because of me. It's not important who did first. If we want us to fix our marriage, we need to completely forget the bad things that happened because otherwise, we're just blaming each other. Okay, I will do that. Thank you for forgiving me. Thank you also for not giving up on me, even though I told you several times that let's divorce. Promise, I won't say that anymore. And please, don't say the word gold digger again, because you're not that. I know. Ah, did you know that I also started having a feelings for you? Really? How many percent? Around 70? Then I will make that 100%. Will you give me a chance to do that? Of course. Deal? Deal. As they held your hand and smiled at each other. In a relationship, you need to give and take and don't blame everything on your partner. Think that maybe you are also at fault. If you want your relationship to be successful, then you two need to work for it. The end. Thank you for watching Kubis. Good night.